When you're ready to do an EAP proposal for a potential client, you can come to this web address above, convergeinternational.com.au/EAP proposal. And here we have an online form for completion, which will provide you with a Word document that you can edit afterwards as well. So here we'll take you through the different editable boxes. First, you would select your client relationship manager, which would generally be yourself. So in this case, I'll put my name down. We would have our company here, let's call it ASD. If you have a specific proposal number that they have provided for you, you could add it in here. On this occasion, we will have no proposal number. It will automatically put a date on your proposal as well, so you don't need to add that. What you'll need to have available for you is the number of employees in the organisation that you're writing the proposal for. So let's say 1,000 in this one. And how many sessions you're going to have available for the employees to use on a per issue per annum basis. So we'll have 6. We'll drop down there. Also, how many employee awareness sessions you're going to have available for them, which you would have developed in your EAP estimator spreadsheet. In this occasion, we're going to give them 4 awareness sessions, and they're going to have quarterly and annual reports. We also want to include information over here that might be relevant for them. So I'm going to include workshops, the consultancy, CI, coaching, career and workplace support services. Now this organisation, I have to have a think about what industry or what examples I'd like to show them in the proposal. So for this one, we're going to put, it's a national organisation in the education field. And of course there's a thorough listing of ones that you can choose from there. Also going to think about how many streams I'm going to offer. I'm going to offer them now 8 streams, and I'm also going to show them all our helpline information in case they want to choose those as well. Here we have some standard appointment times that we have set. You will only change this if there is a very specific requirement to do so. So if there was a very regional type environment, you might go for a 5 working day appointment availability, or if there was something rural or remote, you might have to think about that as well. For coverage, this is a national organisation, so I'll click national in there. And do I want to include a sample transition plan? Probably not at this point, so I'll click no there. How many wallet cards and brochures do I want to give them? So they have 1,000 people, so I'm going to give them 1,000, keep it really simple. And from my estimator, I would have also worked out how many counselling hours per annum that they're going to have available for them for their annual fee, and in this case it's going to be 80. That brings to an annual fee of $12,000. And because it's a contract which is just over that $10,000 mark, I'm going to put a 3% variation. However, if you do have a very small annual fee, you might want to put a higher variation clause in it. Of course, you can amend this when you go back into the Word document later, but these are our standard clauses. 3% for over $10,000 value and 20% for under $10,000 value. We also have another pricing option here, which is the annual management fee. So they might go for an annual management fee option with an hourly rate of $162. It will drop all the other standard rates in there. That's just the one that we vary most frequently. So if I submit this form here, the computer will do its thing and start to load up some documents for me. If you scroll up, you'll see it doing its magic. And here we go. So I have my proposal document here, which I'll open in a moment, an additional services document as well in case they want to see a little bit more about our extra services, and also my bio if I wanted to submit that as well. So let's open up the short proposal format. Okay, so here I would just have a little thorough look of what's there, make sure it all looks okay, and if there's anything that I would like to add into the proposal this time, this is where I would do it. So I can see here we've got the name of the organisation, the date. Now, if this was a larger organisation and I wanted to write a little paragraph around our understanding of their business, I would put that here just probably above the exec summary. I would add a section saying an understanding of your business and a couple of paragraphs there. And that's really nice to do for the larger organisational contracts. This is quite a small one, so I'm going to keep it quite standard. I'm going to check here, yep, there's my 6 face-to-face sessions. I've got the helplines in here. I've got the 4 included awareness sessions. I've got the quarterly and annual reports as well. And then we go through the standard documentation. Here I've got the demonstrate experience. So because I clicked on national and education, you can see a large portfolio come up here. If I want to play with any of those, I could change that, of course. I've got my 8-stream wheel because I clicked on 8 streams. I've got the helplines in there as well. The other section which you'll note is around locations. I ticked it as a national location, and it's already selected for me some other organisations with national infrastructure so that our organisation can compare our office locations against others that might already be working with us. If I come down then to pricing, which is always good just to double check that the pricing is as I thought it would be, we'll see here that I've got my annual capitated model, $12,000 as I wanted, 6 session per employee annum. I've got the helplines noted here as a separate price if they do want to go ahead with that. I've got my standard clause in here, 1,000 people have access. I've got a 3% variance here. I've got my 80 hours of service here as well, so that we've got those clauses in there in case they overuse hours or they increase or decrease employee numbers. And I've also got my fee for service pricing here as well, the $2,400 management fee, the $162 EAP, and all the other standard prices. Again, if you wanted to play with these prices slightly because you've had a discussion with either someone in business who thinks that we might want to change them up or down a little bit, that's absolutely fine, but you will need to edit those separately. And that's it. My details should be on the back as well after insurances. There are my contact details, and that's ready to go. So from here, I would save that into the customer proposal folder under normal Q Drive and PDF that and send that off to a client organisation.